Hey there, sports fans. Ribbo here for Cowboy Gaming. Still here, Grand Prix Manchester, having a good time. But I thought we'd share with you some of the people who've been at this tournament this weekend, and so we're going to have a chat to a few judges, tournament organisers, quite a lot of players, obviously, and well, you can see for yourselves right now.
My name is Joel, and I'm from Switzerland. Yep.
I'm Matthew Light, and I've travelled from Nottingham in the UK.
Neil Rigby, and I've travelled from Nottingham.
My name's Tim Willoughby. I travelled up from London, so not too far really.
My name is Rob Wagner, but I often get called Wags, and I live in London currently, but I've lived all over.
Ben Coleman, and I came down from Newcastle this weekend.
My name's Chris Vincent. I've travelled from York.
My name is Rob Catton, and I'm from Leeds.
So I'm Louis, and I'm coming from Ireland, from Galway. I'm Portuguese, but I'm coming from Galway.
My name's Chris Clapton. I live in Reading in England.
I'm Kobus Santema, and I come from the Netherlands.
I'm Paul, and I came up from Welwyn City in Hertfordshire.
My name is Paul Lim. I travelled from Bath, Bristol area.
Okay, my name's Ray Fong. I'm a level 2 judge, and I've travelled from Warwick today.
So I am Glen White. I'm the tournament organiser and owner of Gordian Knot Games, and I've travelled all the way from sunny Gravesend in Kent.
My name's Pip Griffiths. I'm from. I've travelled up from Bath. I'm from Wales originally.
Afternoon. I'm Johnningham, or Wisbit. I'm from Leeds.
My name is Pedro Gonçalves. I come from Portugal.
Hi, I'm Nick Sephton, and I've travelled from York in England.
My name is Duncan Tang, and I've come from Glasgow in Scotland.
I'm Rick, and I'm from Manchester. I've just only come down the road today, so it's my local event.
Craig Jones. I'm from England originally, but currently I'm living in Curacao.
My name is Kai Budde, and I've been travelling from Hamburg in Germany.
My name is Jack Mitchell-Burns, and I've travelled from Liverpool.
I don't know the exact years. I started playing with Zendikar World Wake, somewhere around that, so I'm quite recent, and many other judges laugh at me when I tell that.
I've been playing Magic for maybe 11, 10 years, so sort of mirrored in 8th edition when the cards changed. That was when I started actually trying to win.
18 and a half years, I think it is.
How long have I been playing Magic? I started playing Magic in Revised, so whenever that was, let's say 1994, 95, something like that. A while.
I've been playing for, I think, about 8 years now. I started with Dissension, the end of the Ravnica block, but I really started playing with Time Spiral, started going to FNMs and so on.
I first started picking up Magic around Urza's block, so it's at 98, 99, and then I've had a couple of ins and outs with the game, but quite a long time.
Too long. I've been playing about 10 years, but it took me about 3 years to find my first tournament, so 7.
I've been playing since Morningtide, so I had like 4 or 5 years or so, and more competitively 2 3 years.
I've been playing Magic for like quite a while now, since before Ice Age, but I'm not really a competitive player, just play on and off.
Since the back end of 4th edition, just as Mirage was coming out. So 95, I guess. A while. Too long.
Yes. I think... well, I have my own deck since Ravnica, and before that I just played with my friends' decks.
My first packs I bought were Unlimited Edition, but I didn't really start playing until about Ice Age properly.
I've been playing Magic for about 18, 19 years.
Oh, I've been playing Magic since Urza's Legacy, so looking at about 14, 15 years now?
Oh, for about 13 years, I want to say. Yeah, quite a while. In fact, actually, probably a bit longer than that. So, yeah, quite a while.
I've been playing since Ravnica. I started when I went to university to make some friends, and since then I've just carried on playing for the last 8 years.
On and off since Revised/4th.
I'm not, since Onslaught, so like 11 years or something.
I started in 4th edition and I kind of stopped and came back again, but basically 4th edition, whatever that makes it. Many years, yeah. 18 years, okay.
Properly Time Sparrow, but that's pretty much been on off. Seriously, since Innistrad.
Since the mid-90s. I think the first set that was out while I was playing was Ice Age.
When did Legends come out? Yeah, we couldn't get... Legends sold out, so none of us actually could buy that, so... But I think I started playing around then.
I've been playing Magic now for closing in on 20 years. It's probably about 18 years. I think I picked up the game in like 1996.
Probably about 3.5 years.
Pro Tour Atlanta 2 weeks ago. Just judging at the highest level of play was really exciting and was something I wanted to do for a long time.
My favourite Magic event I've ever attended, I think, was probably either Grand Prix Manchester a couple of years ago, where I nearly top-8'd, or Grand Prix Madrid, which was my first ever foreign Grand Prix, because that was amazing. And maybe one of the Pro Tours.
Interesting. I think it was Euros in London. Euros in London was my favourite.
My favourite Magic event I've attended? Probably, let's think about this. It'll have been an English Nationals, or British Nationals, I would guess. Oh no, actually, no, that's a lie. I've been to Hawaii. One of the Pro Tours in Hawaii.
I really enjoyed the first PTQ I won, which was in Nottingham. It was an extended format, and I got to play with Tezzeret and Thopter Foundry, sort of the Meek. I really enjoyed that deck. I really enjoyed that event.
Probably GP Hanover, where I went with Rich Hagen to do coverage for Wizards, and we thought it would be a really interesting idea to do a feature where I'd play in it and get kind of the in-the-event view. But then I won, and 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 ended up making day 2, and then ended up in 64th place, so my only pro point of date. And obviously Rich's idea was I would lose, and Ben's done 3 rounds, come and do real coverage, but no.
Oh, spoilt for choice. I went to, this event's been really, really good. I've really enjoyed it. I've made day 2 for the first time after going 6-3 and messing up in the last round. But I went to Bazaar of Moxon last year, and I was just blown away by, Legacy's my favourite format, and I got to play for lots of power and foils, and it was just great.
My favourite Magic event, probably Pro Tour Philadelphia. It was the first modern tournament, and Philadelphia was really good. Yeah, that one.
World Championships, Berlin 2003 was my favourite event. It's just like such a massive event. It's, to say you've played in the World Championships in anything is a really nice thing.
I think the Team Shield Grand Prix in Utrecht was very much fun.
Possibly my first Grand Prix in the year 2000. It was the same as the Invitational. It was in Malaysia.
Worlds Berlin 2003. So for those of you who've not been playing, that was when, that was the most epic event where there was a side event firing off every 90 seconds apparently. So it was that busy.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, oh my word, I'm going to say it was the Super Sunday Series in February of this year, because that event was amazing. The final in Seattle, and I would urge every Magic player to try and sign up and get a place at the Super Sunday Series. It's so much fun.
Oh, my favourite Magic event I've ever attended. This is pretty close, but I think I just like all the pre-releases. It's a time to meet loads of new players and see the new cards, really.
GP Amsterdam a few years ago. Big Legacy event. Love Legacy.
I'm going to stick with that answer, the PTQ in January, where I took my level 2 exam. It was lots of work, but it was fun as well.
I think that is probably Grand Prix Prague in 2010, because I had my 30th birthday there, and I got all sorts of lovely gifts from the judges and stuff, and so that's kind of a cheat, because it wasn't really about the Magic event as much as it was about my birthday, but anyway.
I mean, it's got to be PT Honolulu, hasn't it, really? I mean, I was trying to think, like, the Nationals or the GP. Nah, Honolulu.
My favorite Magic event, that must be the World Championship in Yokohama in like 1999, which I happened to win, and it also got me a Player of the Year title, so that is by far my favorite Magic event.
Probably Verona, that's the one at top 30, GP Verona, about a year and a half, 2 years ago I think it was.
No, not at all. I play a lot of Legacy, and I guess the best notable tournament result was playing better than my two teammates at GP Utrecht, Team GP.
I came 9th at the GP Manchester. I've got 3 or 4 top 16s. I've played the Pro Tour 3 times. A bunch of GP top 64s. My win percentage at GPs is like 75%, something crazy like that.
Top 8 at a couple of really small GPs years ago.
For me, personally, not really. I've been on the coverage team since, well, for quite a while, since the Pro Tour in London when it was Kamogawa block. So, Kamogawa block draft. So, I've qualified for nationals a couple of times. Probably that's about it, really.
And you know, well, 2 PTQ wins, a top 30, the then Grand Prix, then biggest Grand Prix of all time. I top 66 to my first Grand Prix.
Yeah, well, there's that, which, since it was first GP of the season, meant I was briefly joint 33rd in the Player of the Year race. And I also top 64 GP Cardiff, which was like 350 players back in days of yore when that was a normal size for a British GP.
Won 3 PTQs to Philadelphia, Barcelona and Atlanta. Day 2 GP Manchester, the one 2 years ago, the sealed one, and this one.
A bunch of sort of GP top 32s, and been on the national teams, things like that, but nothing too outstanding.
So I made day 2 in Kobe. I came 2nd at English Nationals in 2004. Haven't done anything much in the last 10 years.
Second at one of the Reading Gen Cons, I came 2nd in the Legacy event, being beaten by veteran Legacy and vintage expert Rob Elkin.
Yes, when I 4-0'd a modern pod with Eye of the Storm. There you go.
Well, I think just over a year ago I won a PTQ, but being from Wales, that meant I went to the Pro Tour and then was the highest pro in Wales, so I got to be on go to the World Championship. So that's a really cool train. I didn't do very well, but it's the experience. It's really fun.
I once qualified for British Nationals on rating and then didn't play because the judges needed me to judge because I was one of the few level 3s. That's about as notable as it gets.
I have a semi-reputation of being an end boss at our local store. I don't like it because it means I don't win as much as I want to. But pretty much, I've only made some PTQ top 8s, but I'm quite eager for this season. Honolulu, modern, play PTQs.
Not really. Like, I came 3rd at a PTQ once, and I've won a lot of Legacy tournaments, but nothing to get excited about.
GP win, PT final, Nationals win, 2 other times on the national team. It's alright.
Alright, along with Dirk Baborowski and Marco Blume, I've won 2 team Pro Tours. Then I've won the World Championship. I think I've pretty much won a Pro Tour in every format. So I've won a Rochester draft, a booster draft, a standard, and a block constructed. No, not block, extended instead. And then I've been Player of the Year 4 times. So that probably sums it up.
Oh, that's uncountable. One of the main reasons I'm still doing that, and I enjoy doing that. It's more than a dozen.
All of my closest friends are from Magic. The game just fosters this amazing community and people that are really there for you through thick and thin, and that goes into every aspect of your life. It's incredible.
So much of my life from probably about the last 10 years has been based around doing things with people that I've known through Magic.
A lot. If I had to work out the proportion of my Facebook friend list that is people I know through Magic, it would be around 50% or so. And yeah, we're like hundreds of friends through Magic. Lots and lots of friends through Magic.
Hundreds. A few close ones. Lots of people I speak to on a regular basis, and many people that I enjoy seeing at events.
Oh, innumerable. So too many to count.
I think something like around like 90% of my Facebook now is Magic friends, so a fair few.
I made a lot of friends from Magic. I'm all the time. I'm like shaking hands and then making like it's great people, great community. I made a lot of friends from Magic.
I don't have enough fingers to count that. Just, you can't put a number on that, especially after 20 years nearly.
Gosh, that's quite a lot. At least, yeah. Well, one that I see quite often, and others that you just see on every tournament again.
Oh, loads. I don't know, dozens.
Too many, but you can never have too many. Actually, I rephrase that: you can never have too many friends, though.
Oh, so many, and especially because I used to be a judge. I just made so many friends when I was judging. I would urge, if you love the community, go and speak to the judges, get involved in that program because it is an awesome program.
Just look around the hall. I think I know so many people here. There's like almost 2,000 people here, and you can't go 5 minutes without like finding someone that you know. It's great.
Absolutely shed loads. A whole Facebook page for them.
Most of them. I have like 1,000 Facebook friends, and easily more than half of them are Magic friends or met through Magic.
My voice has gotten quite coarse over the weekend, just bumping into all the various different people from Manchester, London, Shrewsbury. Playing cards is great. You meet all sorts of different people. There's lots of friends. They all say, "How are you doing? I'm not seeing you for ages." You have Facebook, you have Twitter, you can talk to them there, but there's nothing like seeing them and going, "How are you doing?" Big hugs. Tons.
I don't know, like hundreds, like there's so many people that you know just by their face, or like you've played against them a lot of times, and like most of my friends play Magic, and it's it's been a really big thing for me socially.
Oh, a lot. Yeah, no, I think that's one of the best things about the game. I mean, because especially when I was playing more regularly, you just see regular faces on the tournament. I mean, like it was great to come here because there's like so many people I haven't seen in like 8 years or whatever.
I would say hundreds. I think there's pretty much any major city in the world. If I wanted to have a place to stay, I could get a place to stay, because like I have pretty much a friend. Like, I mean, not really good friend, but like someone that I'm like on pretty good terms with, and that would allow me to crash at his place. So it's a lot of friends, and it's a lot of very good friends. Like most of my very good friends I met through playing Magic. So.
It sounds like I've got none, but probably all of them. All the ones I can go around with now, so a lot.
Well, if you happen to come to Bern, the capital city in Switzerland, check out the Zwergenschmiede. It's translated to dwarf. Dwarf city. That's a good shop, yeah.
I would recommend in Nottingham Chimera Leisure because the store owner is amazing, and Manaleek in Worcester is also great.
Yes, almost certainly the best local shop in the country. Chimera and the local community there is just incredible.
I've only been in London a relatively short amount of time. The shop that I would recommend that I used to go to a lot when I lived in Reading is Eclectic Games. They've got a great selection, very friendly staff, and played a lot of Magic. They've actually generally played a lot of games there, full stop. So sort of board games, other TCGs, all sorts of things. And yeah, it's a really, really good shop.
A local shop I recommend. Well, living in London, there's Dark Sphere's the local shop, but the Games Club also run events. But I tend to play with other competitive players or just online a bit.
Yes, Chaos Games in Lowfell. I was wearing the t-shirt yesterday, which had a bit too much cleavage for me to play on the feature match table with, but yeah, that's where I played most of my Magic.
Not really in York. There's a small play group that meets in the pub. I play most of my events in Leeds, and that's about 30 miles away. That's where the shop and the bigger tournaments are.
Travelling Man in Leeds is the one I'd associate with most, but there's Troll Trader down in Cornwall as well.
Dungeons and Donuts, but this is in Ireland. Like I think everybody should go to Dungeons and Donuts and get donuts. It's an awesome local shop.
Yeah, I play out of the game shop in Aldershot.
Local shop, I recommend Shadow Games in Rigby. They're very up and coming, worth checking them out.
Yes, Steve's Collectibles in Gravesend. He's the best shop in the UK.
Yeah, there's a couple, but the one that I'm really loyal to is my shop in Cardiff, Rules of Play. They're a board game shop, and they're really interactive, just trying to get people to have fun, and that's what we're all about, really. So.
Mana League, they're great.
Hobbit's Land in Cascais, they have been super awesome for me, and I like the environment there.
Yeah, Travelling Man York is my local Magic shop. Yeah, I would definitely recommend them.
I would definitely go to Spellbound Games in Glasgow if you're about. That's the one that we're there. I live quite close as well, so it's not so bad.
I play at Fanboy 3. You know, like they're a really good bunch down there. You know, like there's you know, from casual guys all the way up to people who take it really seriously, and you know, a few decent players there.
On Curaçao, no. I mean, if we ever had a Curaçao national team, be very, very scared.
To be honest, I don't really play locally. There's a local draft which is called, it's more of a bar, it's called the Einhorn. I'm sometimes going there, but I'm usually only playing online, and then when I prepare for big tournaments, I'm meeting up at the big tournament, so I don't really play in local shops.
It's been really nice. The format isn't the best one from what I can judge. It's quite slow, and it doesn't seem to be that exciting. But a lot of people turned up, and it has been fun so far. So usually the format is not really what gets me to tournaments anyway, so it's fine.
Grand Prix Manchester's been really well run. The venue's nice enough. Really great location. The judge staff have all been amazing. Like I'm sure everyone else has said, the format's a little bit awful, but that can't be helped.
This has been an incredibly well-run event. Like, without wanting to sound like I'm putting Wizards down at all, but a lot of the time people make jokes about how events run late and stuff like that, and this has just actually run incredibly well.
I've enjoyed Grand Prix Manchester a lot so far. It's 2 weeks out from the Pro Tour, so there's been a lot of decks that are fairly similar to what we saw there, but actually there's been a lot of variation too. There's been kind of a bit of variety. I've got a chance to catch up with loads of old English Magic players who kind of come out of the woodwork to play in it. Profs here, there's loads of people I haven't seen in ages. It's been a real sort of fun community event, yeah.
Really, really enjoying it. Making Day 2 kind of obviously skewed my opinion, but it's been good. Block's good. It's a bit courser dominated, but there's a lot of play in every matchup.
I think it's been really good. I wasn't going to play in the main event until about 4 days ago. Then I went to Rob's house and tested for 3 days and thought it's my only chance to play this format. It seems alright. I'll just give it a go, and I've enjoyed myself quite a lot.
Grand Prix Manchester's been really good. Huge turnout. I was a bit sad not to get a player map, but it happens. Well organised, and judges did a really good job.
Grand Prix Manchester has been really nice Grand Prix. We a lot of friends travel here, so we've been having a great time here. We had a triple burger yesterday, which was pretty awesome, and the matches and stuff. One of our good friends made it today too, so it's been a really good event. So we're enjoying this.
Opinions on Grand Prix Manchester? It's been very good. It's been very well run. It's a good venue. Everything's been very efficient. Everyone's been really friendly. It's a little bit toasty in here, but other than that, it's been a very good event.
It's been a massive event. I've played Magic around the country through studies, and I've come down here and met about 30 of my old classmates from Scotland, and old playing mates from Scotland that I haven't seen in over 10 years, and it was great to see them again. And even people I've seen from GPs and Europe that from the past few years, I've been able to catch up with them. So yeah, it's been great.
Just epic, just great catching up with friends. You know, you see everyone who's like when you go to foreign GP, European GPs, you see, you know, a lot of pro players. You know, you see some familiar faces that you see on camera. Whereas here, you see all the, I'd say like tier 2 pro, you know, PDQ people. Everyone having just a lot of fun. When you're a judge like me, you see all these, you see a lot of different people, and it's great seeing them all come together from all walks of life. So it's great. It's a great atmosphere.
Been so far in Grand Prix Manchester. So I went 6-3 yesterday. I lost the last round to not make it in, but I didn't feel that bad about it. I felt it was quite an interesting format. I really enjoy I think which way to sequence your lands was the most skill testing part of it, and I really enjoyed the puzzle solving aspect, making sure I was going to cast my spells on time.
Well, you know, I think the tournament organiser personally should be shot. I mean, it's awful. No, seriously. I've had a blast. And you know what the best thing for this event for me is? Talking to players. People coming up to me and saying, oh, I remember you from this, or I remember you gave me a judge ruling once, and just chatting with me and telling me what they think. We get so many ideas from players. So if anyone sees me at an event, come up and chat and say hello.
I just got here.
I'm pretty impressed with it. I think this location is a lot better than where they did it last year. You know, it's a big, cool hall, and yeah, it's really good.
It's been pretty good. I mean, well, obviously I'm going to be biased because I haven't played a GP in years, so I've had fun. I mean, like, I didn't pick a deck that was, I didn't think it was that competitive, but it's turned out to be competitive and fun, so you can't really ask for better.
Good. It's been sometimes slow, what you expect that from a Grand Prix. But yeah, great so far. I did terrible, but so yeah.
Magic's amazing. It's given me some of the best times of my life, some of the best friends, the confidence to do other things. It's just wonderful. Great game. Enjoy. 10 out of 10.
I have a lot of interesting stories. How long do you want me to be stood here? Yeah, that's like definitely a thing. I played Mono Blue. It was a really interesting deck. It was actually, it had a lot of weak cards in it, but it was like really good fun and actually really well placed in the meta game. Shame I just played badly in the last round, otherwise I'd have been on day 2. But yeah, that's probably about it, I'm afraid.
Let's have more English GPs. It's been a little while since I was last at an English one, and I'd kind of forgotten how fun it is to see all of my friends from sort of back when I was at university and back in sort of other parts of the country PTQing and whatnot, all in one place at the same time playing Magic.
Play Magic, come to Gordian Not Games GPs.
Well, what in general? I think one thing, I mean, like, I think they've done a really good job with this block format. I mean, some complain that it's a bit grindy because you've got the Carrotids and the Corsair is just like a strong backbone. But there's so many like different decks and different variations on the decks, and you can get some strange like play situations. I mean, in past, like, you get some blocks that are just dominated by a deck, and this one seems good. I mean, like the mythics that I thought would be stupid are just good rather than like ridiculous. Although, you know, Elspeth's a bit busted.
I can't believe I'm after Kai Budde.
Wow, so how about that then? I think what's been really interesting about talking to all of these players is the sort of the underlying community, strong sort of bonds a lot of the players have with each other. And also how Magic seems to come across as more of a lifestyle choice than anything. You know, you really want to turn up to these events to catch up with all the people you hang out with ages ago. And it's quite amazing that the sheer number of friends people have made from playing this game. And maybe that sign of lacking from a lot of the sort of the digital card games and the other sort of online games where the communities just really don't have that cohesiveness about them. So it's been a lot of fun to be here at Grand Prix Manchester, and I hope a lot of you maybe consider getting into Magic at some point and trying out really just, you know, just what is a game for the players. See you around.